I'd like to introduce you to Britannica eBooks for Hall County Schools. I believe this will help every single program in our county, every grade level, every content, and will be an integral part of our school in a matter of a couple of years. Britannica eBooks can be accessed anywhere, anytime, through just using various technologies and logging in. It gives us full content ownership of everything that we purchase, and we can take notes, bookmark, and print and share it at all. It's full access books in a time period when buying books is not easy for us. It can be used for any content. It is a store. We will have to purchase these books, but once we purchase these books, we check them out just like as if we were going to our library. Every student can have access to it. We can have full color, and we can make a point where we have school sets for every student. This is a quick blurb about it itself.
Britannica eBooks offers hundreds of full-color and black and white nonfiction and circulating reference titles for all ages, from preschoolers to adults, with free linked FARC records. Britannica's eBooks are available on our free eStacks platform or through most other school and library eBooks providers. eStacks offers a variety of features to effectively and efficiently utilize your eBooks. Begin by searching a topic in the search box at the top of your screen. After selecting your desired book, choose to read online, download the ebook for offline reading, or click View Details for additional information. From this page, you can view copyright information, the product's description, and automatic citations in both MLA and APA formats. Choose your reading option from here. Today, we will be looking at the online reader. Now that my book is opened, I have several options. I can click to see a double page view, flip through the pages using the arrows at the bottom, go directly to a specific page within the book, and rotate the pages from right to left. You can also zoom in on specific areas within a page and expand to full screen for easy viewing on your device or interactive whiteboard. To find specific information, click the linkable table of contents to the left, or search for a key term in the book. To hide the table of contents, click this arrow. Share this content on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. By logging into my folder, I have access to different research tools. I can bookmark the page and come back to it later, highlight selected text, and add notes to different parts of the page. You can return to your My Folder account to review your notes and bookmarks at any time. Using Britannica eBooks is an easy way to find and share information, with special features that help with research, lessons, special projects, and more. To find out more about the Britannica eBook collection, visit www.info.eb.com or call us at 800-621-3900 today.
So as you can see, Britannica eBooks will be something that we can truly take advantage of and build as we go. So what exactly is Britannica eBooks? Well, it's a collection of books that can be used to support students in all courses and all levels of the school system. We can use it anywhere. Literally, it's a cross-curricular. We can get this in any content. It can go from as simple as a reading books for students in elementary school, or it can be student science books specifically for chemistry or for sociology. So we can buy books at any point, and it's full content ownership. So we can now share this with our students. Why do we need it? This is important. No longer do we purchase books for classrooms anymore. We have a problem where our books are getting outdated. The books themselves are falling apart, and the content in them are just no longer sticking to what we need today. So we can now buy books that can be used on any device. We can read it at home, in the class. Students can read it on the bus home. They can read it through their cell phones. They can read it through iPads, Chromebooks. Anywhere that they can have internet browsing, they can find now their textbooks. And it can be used for educational and recreational. As we all know, reading is important for any valuable learners and to continue to gain knowledge. So we need to continue to promote this and allow students to check books out through using this source. Also, it'll work with our current LMS system, Canvas. Teachers literally can just copy the URL and post it to their link in Canvas, and now all teachers have access to Canvas, to their textbooks in Canvas. Who will use it? Everyone. This can be a great tool for all teachers, all grade levels. High schoolers, elementary schoolers can use this. This can be a great tool for differentiating, having students read books of higher levels or lower levels, finding resources for students to research and do different research projects. So now you're differentiating. You can find authentic learning out of this, with students now using research-based projects and trying to find different material with using this eBooks material. And again, it's all at the touch of their finger. So now this is easy, and this totally fits in with the Hall County Schools technology plan of trying to give everybody access to technology and having them learn how to use this and build this. Again, what do you need? You get a computer, cell phone, iPad, Chromebook. You have to have access to internet. Headphones if you use an audio recording. And Brightwave and Follett would be the websites that, as a media specialist, you would need to be able to have access to in order to purchase other books, as well as using Britannica ebooks as well. And again, any of these sources are able to allow people to pick them up. And again, with our schools already picking up Chromebooks, this is just another way that we can utilize our Chromebooks to help our students in any of their special needs. They also have technical support, helping provide through Britannica ebooks. They also give in-service training. As you see, they have ebooks training from 1:30 to 2 every Central Time. There's classroom materials, there's guides, and again, they're easily to access to. We had a difficulty in one of our classes where we couldn't find the book. All we did was click the email, and then instantly they were able to fix it and help us out. They also train all the media specialists, so that way they can help train our teachers, and we'll get more into that in just a minute. There are some limitations, however, I want to make sure we know. These limitations are that if there's a book with a restriction, such as limited time only, and we might lose it, it will not show up. Also, we prefer to buy in bulk. It's easier to buy more, and if we only have restrictions how many, that's also makes it very difficult. Finally, any teacher who wants to use Canvas, it works well, but if we want to use it on a teacher page or anything else, it doesn't have as great a functionality. So once we can get every teacher working on Canvas, that'll also be a great switch. So there are a few limitations, but I believe this will still fly off. There are some costs, however. The actual using of the ebook is free, but we do have to purchase any book on there. So reading is free, but we do have to purchase, as I said, the book. So we have to create our own library. Other counties have given $20,000 to create their library using various SPLOST funds, such as $10,000 for discretional or $10,000 for educational only. And with this, you'd be able to buy about 100 different bundles. What I mean by bundles, as you see here, if we wanted to read just the English section, it would cost us $119, or we could buy each individual for $19.95. So as we go through, you can buy these bundles, and these bundles will help us create a library for our students and our teachers to use as we go. Again, we purchased this through Follett and Brightwave, and using these Brightwave, it would help us get them. You can also purchase this again through Follett. So Follett, Brightwave, and ebooks are all resources that will then go into our library, and from our library, we can then build our repertoire for each class. And again, you can use these funds for discretionary, for library books for kids, just for their own enjoyment, or also for educational value. So where are we going to get this money? Currently, Hall County uses a 1-cent SPLOST fund, which can be up to the county's discretion. I believe this money can be directed to this and can now give portions of this money to give and help build these libraries. I believe also we could use some of the media center funds as well. Also, each school is given some curriculum money. And I believe all of this money can then help build our repertoire and help expand upon what we are trying to do with building these ebooks. Because again, it's not just for one class. It's not, again, for one grade level. This is something that can be for every grade level, and it's highly important that we use this. Again, what are these uses? Online textbooks for students, reading resources, personal reading. Teachers can find books for specific courses, and you can help out students of all different levels. This can be a good collaboration projects to have students build on and research, and they can check out books on their own. Again, it's great for differentiation to have the higher levels learning one or the lower levels using a different level textbook. Also, even with differentiation, you can use the audio books, so students that have a hard time reading can hear it as they go through. It also could promote higher order thinking, because you can give students books that they can help expound upon their knowledge and build and move beyond what they're just doing, and then you, of course, use various methods to quiz them on. So to me, this covers every aspect of the class and is really integral part. And it's safe because you add all the aspects on there. You put it on there. You put everything that you want on there, so there's nothing else they can have. Plus, you can diversify what you're trying to do. Have different aspects of various cultures as you're purchasing your library and building it up. And as you can see, there's 1,000 resources of every age and reading level that you can have. And so there's so many ways, and it comes in with all the supports of all the Common Core standards, and it's easy where you can get your product instantly. So there's much research that has shown you that education is the key, and reading specifically. As you see, Britannica database empowers students to make better choices, and what they found is students were able to guide themselves and find the right books that they needed, and through these Google searches and through these words. Also, we found in elementary schools that students were truly building up their resources and reading and finding and actually really enjoying what they were reading as they're building. And so students were truly able to build out. So how do we implement this? How do we continue this push? Well, it's simple. First of all, we got to purchase the books. It's a process where we need you can basically set up a design with having your teachers get involved and discuss what books they need. Then the librarian will need to purchase the books, and at that point we can have a professional development where your librarian can show you how to use this concept. How do we build it? Then from there, the teachers can add this and put it on their Canvas sites, and then we can now start using our Chromebooks and showing the students how to check out books and how to use that. And then with with everybody going through these steps, it should be really easy. It's going to go to a point where students are no longer just getting a book to read it. Now they're getting books to actually create projects and start to be inventive with this and move on and build. Well, I hope you enjoyed our project, and I hope you understand what we're trying to do with Britannica eBooks. And I hope that this is something that the county can build on and expand and really take our school to the next level, as students can now build upon their knowledge of using Britannica eBooks and actually now reading currently up-to-date books, which can help benefit every school, every grade level, every content. Thank you.